Alright, so in this video series we are going through the modeling toolset in Unreal Engine 4.26. It's a new mode where you can model inside Unreal. So this is a series of videos where we are going to learn from the very beginning how to create objects to a more advanced stuff on how to modify them, how to use displacements, how to change materials, and so on and so on. So let's get started. So we're gonna go to the modes here. And you can see here I have another extra mode called modeling. And the reason I have this mode is because here in my plugins, if I click on modeling, you can check I have my modeling tools editor mode enabled. If you don't have it, just click on it, restart the engine, and you're good to go. Just keep in mind this is in beta at the time of this recording, so it's gonna evolve from time to time eventually until it becomes super awesome like all the features in Unreal. So let's get started. If I click on here, you will see I have a new tab here at the left, which will be for my properties, and a new tab here on the top, which will be the different operations I can do for modeling. So in this video we'll just check how to create primitive. So here in the primitive tab, you're gonna check I can create different type of primitive. For example, I can create a box here. And you can see once I click on this, on the left, I have several attributes where I can modify. For example, if I don't like this one, I can just change the height, for example, 200 to make it higher, right? I can also change the subdivisions like 3, 3, 3 to have more. So if I check my wireframe, I have more subdivisions here. All right. The polygroup mode, we're gonna go into polygroups later, but for now it's just a way for us to model inside Unreal in an easier way instead of modifying every single polygon here. We can group our polygons to do more easy operations. So you want to position this, for example, you can change the ground plane in the ground plane here, or you can snap to the scene. So what does this mean? Let's just create this one, and we will go into creation process later, but here you can see I have my box here and I'm snapping this to the object here, and the reason is this is because it's called on scene. If I check the ground plane, you will see all my objects snap to the same position here, regardless of if they are intersecting with another one. So the other thing is the pivot point. You can choose the center, you can choose the top, or you can choose the base, depending on what you need. You can also change the pivot later on. We will show in a later video. Alright, last but not least, you can have a material. For example, let's see if we have a rock material. Maybe this one. Alright, so this is not a prettiest example, but you can change the material and you can actually change the scale of it. You can see in real time, and then you can change this one to change the UVs based on the world scale reference. So if I change the size of this one, you will see that my UVs are aligned with this. If I stop checking this, you will see my UVs stay the same. And last but not least, you can show the wireframe. So if you want to change your subdivisions, you can go to 2, 1, or you can just go 1. You can see I have all my subdivisions. You can go back to the normal one. So that will cover most of the create tool. But however, let's take a look at when we create this one. Let's check complete. You can see I have a name here, and this is the output where we are saving our models. In this case, this is my new 2 models, and you need to save it. Let's save this one like test modeling gym. All right. So what will happen here is essentially if you create a box here and you have the here you can auto generate in the Word folder, in this current folder. You can change where you wanna change it, and you can also auto save new assets or go to interactive mode. So if I auto save new assets and I want to create, for example, something like this, you can see I have here in my test generated, I have my new modeling here already inside this folder, and the reason is in this folder and not in is in this one and not in this one is because I have saved the map and the level is inside of this folder. So inside of this folder, this is like the root, and here I will go into the generated files, and then we'll have my username, and then you can check all the items. So you can play with this. You can create like cylinders, cones, arrows, very useful, rectangles, rounded rectangle, alright, disk, pendant disk, and so on. You can play with it. Of course, you can have the many options. So this is just a quick overview on how to use the primitive. In the next video, we're gonna cover how to create 8 different polygons and how to use all of this, and eventually you will be a master of these tools. And I'll see you in the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, let us know in the comments what kind of videos you want to watch, and we will work on it.